Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to episode 3 of 101 of Rocket League 101. Today, we're going to be focusing on the defensive side again, because defense is the best offense in the lower ranks. That's true without a shadow of a doubt. If you save shots, you're likely to score goals. So, last time we did blocking and saving, so actually like sort of intercepting the shot. Today we're gonna get straight on with it, and I'm gonna teach you the basics of shadow defense. We're not gonna go too in depth because I don't want to confuse the hell out of you. Because it's a very complicated. It's not, but people find it very hard to try and learn, and people often make different mistakes. And there isn't a set mistake that every person makes, like some other things. But so just we're gonna hop into free play. I don't have a person with me, so it's sort of hard. We're gonna do some work in MS Paint today because I've sort of got a pitch set up, and I'll draw on things. And I'll show you what it is that you're what it is that you need to be doing from there, so you can visualize it better. But for the base concept, let's say someone's dribbling, right, and they're, I don't know, they're dribbling. Let's say they're dribbling from this boost here, right? Obviously, I'm gonna be like here, shadowing them. So they're on that boost, they're dribbling towards my goal, blue goal, right? I'm shadowing them. Essentially, what I'm showing you right now is how to do a fake challenge. Because this is the position you want to be in. You want to be able to cover your goal, right? So if that person shoots, you can come across like this. But you're also not just giving them enough space to just literally have the ball here. And you're not just like going and getting boost or whatever, or just sitting in your goal, because then they can just do this. And they go for a bump play, they can just hit the ball through you. They can do, if they're a decent player, they'll do whatever they want and they'll just score. You have to shadow them. So you shadow, so essentially you go slightly wider than them. You have to be slightly wider, because otherwise, if you're in line with them, when they shoot, if they shoot in a straight line, right? When you save it, you're gonna have to do this, which is possible. Don't get me wrong, but unless you get it really, really, really good, you're hitting the ball straight to them with no power, and you have to recover, which isn't possible in time by the time they've scored on you. So you always want to be wider so that you can come across and hit it to the boost, and then you grab the boost, and then you have boost and ball, and you have full control of the pitch. You have full control of the game. So that's the idea of it. You always want to try and save things sideways to the corner. That's the safest place on the map. Your corner is the safest place on the map. That's rule 1 of Rocket League 1, especially. You do not ever push your opponent's corner, ever. If you push their corner, that you're giving them a free goal. They can go inside you, they can go around you, up the wall. And it's just, they can just go completely sideways and then just bang it straight into your goal and you've conceded. So your corner is the safest place. So you're going to shadow slightly wider than where they are. So if they're dribbling on that ball, right, you're like here. And as they get closer, you're going to close in slightly more, right? Sorry about that. We're back. I heard a weird noise, but it was part of the song that you're hearing in my headset. That was really weird. Okay. So yeah, as you get closer to the goal, you're gonna narrow in more, but you're never gonna go past the post, because if you go past the post, all they have to do is shoot right above you. Now, this is about the furthest you can go, is like here, probably, because otherwise, you know, you can't hit it away in any sort of way, and it's just really awkward. But yeah, I'm gonna show you what a fake challenge looks like now, because that's a very, very important part of shadowing. And then we'll move on to MS Paint, and I'll show you the lines a bit more so you can visualize it. But essentially, fake challenging, it's just going to be, let's say they're on the ball and they're where it is now and they're dribbling, and you're like, you know, you're here or whatever. You're basically just going to do this. It's as simple as that. You don't actually challenge, you just make them think you're challenging. Hopefully they go for the shot, and then you're here. Then they're no longer first player to the ball, because you are, right? And you can literally just go dribble, or if they've hit it high, you know, flick it, you know, straight to the boost, grab the boost, counter the goal. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's really, really, really simple. You do the same thing every time. Just make sure you get that hit through the corner. That's always where you want to put it, straight to the corner. Or other than some situations, if you fake challenge and they hit it really poorly, and you can just turn on it and score straight away. But oh, that's very, very rare. That's a really mess up for you to be able to do that. Which, if you're in really low ranks, to be fair, may happen more often. But you have to be composed and actually take advantage of it. So, capitalizing is a massive part of Rocket League. But yeah, we'll cut now, and I'll go to MS Paint and I'll draw the lines. And hopefully you can see it better. But... Okay, here we are with the my incredible artwork. Here you can see the blue half at a goal and the orange half at a goal. No, that is not a hat. Funny one, Charlie. Okay, so you're gonna be orange because that's just it's the bottom. It makes sense, right? You're orange, and let's say you have just come back from an attack. Let's say this was your route, right? You're now here, you grab this boost, and the player with the ball has now come here. The player is here with the ball, okay? What you're going to do is you're going to turn back to out here, but you want to go slightly wider than you want to be, because obviously you need to then turn back again. So you're going to go around here, right? And you're going to turn around. And then you're in position. Because then, and then this is where the shadowing comes in. You're mimicking their movements. That's it. That's all you're doing. You are their shadow. You're mimicking them. Right? If they do this, you come across. Right? And if they change side completely, so if he was to then carry on doing this, what you would do is you do something like that, right? So you'd come across, and then because now he's on the now you need to shadow him from the other side, right? Because obviously if he's still trying to shoot, which he most likely is still trying to shoot, he just changed side of the pitch to make it more awkward for you. He's now going to do this. So as he's doing that, look, you're now shadowing him perfectly, right? And you're in position still to save it. Now there is still this. So you still have to cover that because he did well. He was smart to change sides so late and open up more of an opportunity for himself. But to be honest, he's going to slow down a lot whilst he's doing that. So you can get yourself in a really, really good position. And often when they change side, you can just come across and nick the ball off them in the first place as they're changing side and then trying to get back, get the ball in a good position to shoot again or flick. You can often just get it straight away from them. But if not, you get yourself back in the position, you shadow them again, and if you see them shooting near post, you just sort of have to try and save it. It's a bit of an awkward one that they're doing that well essentially, but it's definitely very easily savable if you learn to sort of control your car and read if you can read where they're gonna shoot, which is definitely possible every single time they shoot. It's just whether you can see it or not. Okay. And now we're gonna do it if they don't change side. This is even more simple. You go back to the position again. You turn around, right? So they're doing this, and they're staying on the same side. You're shadowing them, so you're just gonna stay a distance where you can. You still want to be close enough to fake challenge, but you don't want to be too close to the point where they can just shoot, and you're too close to them, not close enough to your goal, that you can't save it. So because essentially you need to be close enough to make him oh, okay, this guy is quite close to me, but if you're too close, they're literally just gonna okay, goal. Do you know what I mean? You find that distance and you can just feel it because you just get that spot where they don't know what to do. That's exactly what you want. And that really is it for shadow defending. That's really it. You just mimic their movements and you just stay slightly wider, and then yeah. So if I was to put it into rules, very clear, concise, you do this. You go slightly wider, you face your own goal, you don't cross the post, and you mimic their movements completely. And you fake challenge. And when you fake challenge, you must use your boost as you're coming back again to make sure you get the right distance again. Otherwise you might fake challenge and then it gives them enough space to shoot. Yeah. I think that's everything. I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope episode 3 of 101 was helpful to you. Be sure to use this every single time you defend. Let me be clear on that. Every single time. There is never a situation where you don't shadow defend. Don't ever try and come across where, if you can, like across the pitch. Like if he's here and you'd rather defend like this. No, it's just that's not how you defend in Rocket League. That's just not it. I promise you. So yeah, hopefully that's helpful. I'll see you tomorrow or maybe later today with another video. Peace.